Radio V. Radio in TV. Radio in TV.
And we're back.
Yay!
Yes.
Welcome back, Planet Earth.
So you saw the new intro, the intro with Jalen's feature picture. So I hope you're happy. I didn't forget about you. I spent all fucking week doing that.
Let's make sure it's in there.
So up next we have Leon Acord, who has written and produced 2 seasons of this gay web series called Old Dog New Tricks, which is about men in Hollywood and their single men in West Hollywood in their 40s. Dealing with being in a Peter Pan. Oh! He points at you.
This has nothing to do with him.
Starring our own.
living, sort of dealing with their Peter Pan syndrome issues, and
Again.
and it's wonderful. So let's welcome. He's on the phone, and we'll be seeing various photos. But let's welcome Mr. Leon Acord. Leon, are you there?
Yes, I am here.
Yes,
Yay.
welcome
Hello,
to ManChat.
Ralph.
Hi, Leon.
Leon, tell us a little bit about the show. You know your log line for the show and a little bit of the history of the show and the characters.
Oh, there are a couple log lines actually. One is the sex life in for men as gay men as they approach 50, or my personal favorite, in a place called Boys Town. Do gay men ever grow up, or do we just grow old? It's sort of it's a comedic look.
Yeah. Wow, Leon, that's a little depressing.
Does anybody have a butter knife?
No. It's actually it's very positive. My personal favorite tagline is well, I already said it. In a place called Boys Town, do we ever grow up, or do we just grow old? It's really more about how I think it takes a lot of gay men a bit longer
to grow up,
to get down that maturity.
Don't you think that it has to do with, like, in high school, though, when you are in, say, if you were heterosexual, you work out all those crazy childish behaviors in high school, but if you don't come out until you're 30 or 25 or 35, it takes a little bit of time to go through all that growing period and to be able to, act all those youthful and adolescent behaviors out. I
think that's a huge part of it. I think it's also that, and this is changing, but I think it's because a lot of us don't have children.
Sure.
I mean, that's sort of like the passage of time staring at you across the dinner table every night.
But Leon, tell us a little bit about the four main characters and sort of their archetypes, right? What they each represent.
Yeah, they are. I actually kind of joke that they make up one well-adjusted guy.
One whole person.
One of them's sort of the soul, one of them's sort of the heart, one of them's kind of the brains, and the fourth one is kind of the crotch.
Yeah. The British guy.
Yeah, which one's that?
Yeah,
the one with
Kurt
the frosted
Bonham
hair.
Played by Kurt Bonham.
Kurt Bonham. Bonham, not Bottom.
No, I said Bonham.
He's actually the straight guy in our cast, and he's amazingly brave. I mean, he has the most outrageous sex scenes of any of us, and
wow.
He's never expressed the slightest hesitation. He says as an actor he likes to be uncomfortable. So it's like, okay, I can make
Send him to my house.
I
don't even know what that
meant. And it was just something about the combination, because Brad is such a hedonistic character. A lot of actors played him really kind of strident and in your face. And there was something about Kurt that's just so likable that it's like the more outrageous and the worse he behaves, the more you kind of love him.
Mm-hmm.
So,
and
we all have friends like that.
Yeah. And
Ryan
looks at me.
We both looked at Ronnie on that.
David Pevsner plays. Is he the soul or the heart?
Yeah. David Pevsner's Ross is the soul because he's kind of has the traditional values. Wants to be married and house in not in the suburbs, but. And it's a fun character to write, too, because he's also an aging actor in L.A., which is an aging gay actor in L.A., which for me is particularly fun to write.
Now, Now, Leon, for
little
season...
axes to grind. So, and he's just, David... again, actually, Jim J. Bullock was in like our original Indiegogo teaser, and then had to drop out playing Ross, and had to drop out because he was got a road company of hairspray, and we had auditioned Pesner for I think all the other parts, and called him in, and he's actually perfect for Ross. He really he's really fun. I'm telling him all the time, and I watch him work, and I don't know how he does it. He has this ability of being really funny and really honest at the same time, and keeps it all really small.
Yeah, I agree.
He's great to work with.
I was teasing earlier when I was teasing you about being a doggy downer. The show is full of heart, full of laughs. It's very entertaining. I binge watched it.
Oh, good.
Yeah, I did, and fell in love. And I was so happy when I ran into you at David Pevsner had a one-man show a few weeks ago, and I
Nice.
actually met Leon there for the first time.
It was great too because my niece in Indiana loves your Obama videos.
Oh, great.
Like, oh my God, I know him. My niece, oh my God, it was like a total celeb sighting. So
Leon, where can people see it actually?
they can see it at our website, which is Old Dogs New Tricks the series.com. We're also on YouTube, Old Dogs the Series. We're on Facebook. We're on Twitter. We're all over the place. We're even on Google Plus, if you can believe it. And I have to mention Jeffrey Patrick Olson, who's rounds out the fourth place. He's the heart, Muscles, who's kind of...
He is.
He's so cuddly, and he's done such a great job with the part. I mean, I never really wanted Muscles to be the dumb one, but he was kind of simple. And Jeffrey's changed it. He's made... Now it's not that he's simple, it's that he's pure.
Yeah.
You know?
Leon, what's in store? I know I think you have a new sort of series regular cast person coming on in season 3, and we have some great new things happening. Can you give us a little sneak peek about that?
Sure. Well, in our Halloween special, we left the show with like a 4-part cliffhanger, and in the Halloween special, we're going to wrap all those up. The guys, it's great that it's Halloween. Nathan finds out that Damien, his ex-boyfriend, is DJing at a dance club, so they kind of go undercover. I mean, that's the main thrust, but all sorts of crazy Halloween stuff happens, including little like winks to horror film moments. But in season 3, Ian Buchanan, who a lot of people know from General Hospital.
Oh, yes.
Regular on Twin Peaks. Oh my God, he's just massively sophisticated and divine. He's coming back for like 8 episodes to play Nathan's new love interest.
Yeah.
Oh, I see. Okay.
When does the first episode of season 3 air?
The Halloween special is going to be up in January, and we're not sure yet about season 3. We're going to start shooting in early spring, and there are just other things going on now that I absolutely can't talk about, other than to say that it looks very likely that you'll be able to put Old Dogs and New Tricks in your Christmas stocking if you...
Yeah.
Oh, exactly. And I can't help but say, Leon, if you need any kind of residential locations, you might want to look to our Ryan Fitzgerald for that. I'm just saying.
I thought about that. I had a friend who sold real estate.
Ralph, I thought you were going to offer your house when you started that sentence. I was like, you have a great house for locations.
Oh, Ronnie, thank you. No.
We'll be right over. Cool.
Now, Leon, are you the sole writer for Old Dogs and New Tricks?
I am. I actually, in season 3, we have one episode that I actually do have a co-writer, Dan Oliverio, just because he's kind of, I won't say he's an expert on the subject matter. He just knows, I would say
he's an old dog, is that what you're saying?
I can't say more than that without giving too much away.
No.
Leon, thank you so much for joining us. Congratulations on the success of your show. I love it. I want more people to watch it. You can go to Old Dogs New Tricks, theseries.com. You can follow them on Twitter. You can find them on Facebook. And Leon, thank you for joining us today. You're awesome.
And Google Plus.
Bye, Leon.
And Google Plus. Thank you. It was a lot of fun. Good luck with the show.
Thank you.
Thank you,
Leon.
Leon.
Thank you. Congrats.